Good morning. We are going to deep dive and dissect your psychological to stay at the forefront of your emotional state for this twin flame journey. And so this is going to be a general reading. The first card I pulled before I tuned in here was Mercury and Aquarius. And so Aquarius is represented by the water bearer, as we all know. The water bearer fills up water in a stream or a well and carries it back to their community. It's like you go out and you fill yourself up with expansion, and then you bring it back and you project it into your family, friends, and community. So it's not unusual for an Aquarius to desire to carve their own path or penetrate the limited field that they may be basking in at the moment. And the flow of water represents the force that sustains life, quenches thirst for a connection with spirit. Aquarius is a symbolized, highly tapped in person who is able to be a vessel for the water of understanding in their community. So expression, in your verbal expression, you come off as a quirky and emotional detached. You have the ability to be electrifying when talking about spirituality or life from your higher wisdom. And so you're working with Aquarius energy, meaning that if you are sort of isolating yourself, you need to break that barrier and penetrate that field and go out and find a new place to hang out. That will help open up new neural pathways so that you can create a connection with your twin. And I also pulled rare combination, a grand ambition and pragmatic caution. So interesting. So you may be connecting to some either opposite or what we might say that is in contrast aspect, or that could be physically manifested in a person or experience that you're having. So look for something that intrigues you, fascinates you, because that would be something that was rare. And then we're going to look at your mind, body, spirit. Your mind, your body, and your spirit. So your mind is in a facade. That means that you are having a hard time creating a connection between fantasy and reality. So this Mercury in Aquarius really does ask you to step outside your comfort zone, because when we have experiences that are in contrast to our current environment, it really does help us see and be grateful for what we have. And you are experiencing growth, which is expansion. And maybe you're growing a garden as well. Maybe you're focusing on growth around you. So look at that. But make sure that you're focusing on your growth and turning it, right? Because you need to turn that growth into reality. And this kind of tells me that you're sort of fantasizing about the growth. So we want to do something that's concrete. You want to make a move, make a bold move. And you are discovering new aspects about yourself, opening up new neural pathways. So be kind and gentle in this environment, because sometimes we discover things that aren't so pleasant about ourselves, but you know that you have free will and can shift your mindset immediately from negative polarity to positive polarity. We're working the hemis, both hemispheres. So you want to make sure you're shifting gears the second you identify something negative, which is turning your fantasy into reality. So that is absolutely beautiful. We're going to go ahead and pull one Rider-Waite deck card here with my ginormous Rider-Waite deck, which I love so much. Okay. So you're building strength. That's beautiful. This is Leo energy as well, standing in your full truth, standing in your full power, reclaiming your voice, reclaiming your position, reclaiming your life. So when Leo shows up, you maybe experience some pressure, some impact in your life, really releasing the fantasy so that you can turn your life into reality and discover what you didn't know before. So this is a beautiful reading. I love it so much. Mwah. I love you so much. Have a great day.